Hi there, my name's Michael Francis. I'm studying at KU Leuven in Belgium, and this is my master's thesis on a divorce of rights, a political discourse analysis on the debate on the Charter of Fundamental Rights in the UK's EU withdrawal bill. So my research is about the debate on the UK's exit from the EU, focusing on the debate over the UK's exit from the EU's Charter of Fundamental Rights, the EU's autonomous corpus of rights, which ended into force in 2009. Why is this research important? It's a very fresh topic. Following the House of Commons debate last week, the Charter will be excluded from UK law, and this means that millions of people have a slightly altered substantive rights, and the extent of this impact will have to be researched in the future. Essentially, this research aims at exploring the different approaches and methods of the two sides of the debate, for and against. Also on how they use certain structures and their subject matter, which they cover in their arguments. After initial research, before many of the debates took place, I hypothesized, firstly, that arguments which are pro-excluding the Charter are more likely to use emotional arguments and also arguments which reference democracy or the referendum. Secondly, I hypothesized that arguments which are pro-retaining the Charter are more likely to use information which is concerned with rights protection and legal certainty. Using quantitative data software, I compiled speeches taken from debates in the UK Parliament and tagged them for indicators of their style and content to test if there was a considerable disparity between the two bodies of arguments. The study was then repeated by a second party to ensure reliability. Preliminary conclusions show that many actors against prioritised sovereignty over rights protection. They avoided the issue of the Northern Ireland-Irish border and tended to rely on the result of the referendum. Pro-Charter arguments were more likely to discuss issues of rights protection and individual rights, as well as discussing how useful the Charter is in courts. Most importantly, I found that democracy was used as a floating signifier in the debate and became a meaningless term overall in the end. This debate is an example of where the political arguments of Brexit have collided with more legal and technical arguments about the standards of rights protection in the UK.